What if everything you believe about safe money is quietly designed to fail you? Not scams or robberies, institutional tricks, legal loopholes, and historical patterns that repeat. Today, we tear down 7 money myths that history proves will cost you, and give one clean, practical move for each. Stay with me. The last one is the most overlooked. Welcome to Economic Historian. Quick, sharp lessons from the past so you don't repeat its mistakes. If you want history that helps your wallet, hit subscribe. Ready? Myth 1.
People say gold is obsolete, that digital money and low-interest bonds are the future. History disagrees. When rulers debased coins, shaving silver from Roman denarii or flooding currency with new notes, ordinary people saw savings melt away. The metal didn't vanish. Trust did. Modern parallel? Move from gold to fiat didn't eliminate scarcity. It changed who decides value. Once money is trust, not metal, governments can expand supply. That's powerful and dangerous. Actionable move? Hold a small, strategic allocation to tangible scarcity. Not as panic hoarding, but as optionality. A modest position in physical assets, gold, small land, or income-producing property, preserves choices when paper weakens.
People treat banks like vaults you can't lose to policy. That's a myth. Bank collapses in Florence runs in 19th century Europe, and modern bank freezes show institutions can fail or be restricted overnight. Trust, not architecture, keeps deposits liquid. Modern parallel. Recent regional bank runs and countries that imposed capital controls show access is conditional. Your balance on a screen is only as safe as the system that honors it. Actionable move. Split vital liquidity across institutions and jurisdictions. Test access. Small periodic transfers, so you know the process and fees before you need it. Diversify where you keep spending money and emergency reserves. We'll get inflation under control, people say. Often they're right eventually, but that eventually can wreck decades of savings. Weimar and Zimbabwe aren't anomalies. They are extreme versions of the same mechanism. Money supply outruns production, and trust collapses. Even mild chronic inflation slowly robs purchasing power. Modern parallel? Repeated large-scale money creation inflates asset prices quickly while wages lag. The result? Inequality and slow erosion of real savings. Actionable move? Protect a slice of capital in inflation hedges, indexed bonds where available, income-producing real assets, or commodities with real industrial or monetary demand. Track real returns, not nominal ones. Borrowing in a stronger currency looks cheap until it isn't. In 1997, several Asian economies borrowed in dollars under currency pegs. When pegs broke, local debts ballooned in local terms, and families lost homes. The mismatch killed sound balance sheets overnight. Modern parallel. Corporations or households with liabilities in a currency they don't earn face the same danger when exchange rates move. Actionable move. Avoid debt in a currency you don't earn. If you must, hedge the exposure or ensure revenue streams in the same currency. Currency mismatch is the silent detonator. People say diversify and open 10 bank accounts in the same country. That's not diversification. It's redundancy. Historical survivors were those who distributed claims across systems and borders, legal structures, secure custody in multiple jurisdictions, and assets outside a single regulatory reach. Modern parallel. When one system imposes controls or freezes, only cross-jurisdiction diversification preserves mobility. Actionable move. Build jurisdictional diversity simply. One small, reputable foreign account. One tangible asset in another legal system, and clear documentation. Not exotic, just practical redundancy. Markets can rise for years and still be fragile. Paper gains are claims on future cash flows, not cash in hand. Bubbles, tulips, the 1929 crash, 2008, show that market prices can disconnect from production. When a shock hits, paper wealth can evaporate faster than you expect. Modern parallel? The rapid asset inflation of recent years made portfolios look wealthy while broad wages stagnated. Wealth concentrated in market claims is vulnerable to policy shifts and market sentiment. Actionable move. Balance financial assets with income-generating real assets and human capital. Think a rental unit that pays rent, a small business that generates cash, or skills that earn in any economy. Treat stocks as part of a portfolio, not the whole. We assume legal title prevents losses, but law is wielded by people and can change fast. Expropriation, emergency requisitions, or retroactive rules have turned good titles into liabilities. Assignats, wartime requisitions, or modern regulatory grads show legal risk is real. Paper titles don't matter if enforcement or law shifts. Modern parallel. Capital controls, sudden taxation, or legal reinterpretations can strip value or access. The safest title is one recognized across resilient jurisdictions. Actionable move, most overlooked. Prioritize legal hygiene, clean titles, reputable custodians, multi-jurisdictional documentation, and trusted local advisors. This is not paranoia. It's paperwork that preserves options when rules change. All right, 5 simple things to do this week. 1. Put a small portion of savings in a stable foreign currency or offshore account. 2. Own at least one income-producing real asset, even a tiny rental or stake in a local business. 3. Keep liquid reserves spread across systems you can actually access. 4. Avoid debt denominated in a currency you don't earn. 5. Organize legal documents and consider a second jurisdiction custody solution. Do these 5 and you buy time, not guarantees. Time to act while others panic. Money myths aren't harmless opinions. They guide millions of decisions every year. History gives us a cheat sheet. When systems fail, trust and legal clarity matter more than headlines. Protecting wealth isn't dramatic, it's prudent. Which myth surprised you most? Drop one word in the comments. Gold, banks, inflation, I read them all. If you liked this, subscribe for weekly deep dives that turn history into a practical playbook. I'll see you in the next one.